Okay, so right off the bat, I'm just gonna say that I'm not using a script or anything. I promise. I'm not at all. It's just straight off the dome. So if I slip up, mess up anywhere, then that's cool. I'm a regular, degular human being. But for those who don't know me, uh, obviously Mimbus is my alias. I go by Reggie. But for those who don't know, I'm actually a game dev. I worked on some games in college. Well, graduated. Yay, congrats to me, type shit. But I graduated, and now I'm solo deving and still looking for jobs, but for like game companies. But I want to have a good base where I'm just doing my own personal thing, and I kind of sort of started making a game. It was a horror game. Had my friend's voice act. Then a couple things happened to the game. The files got corrupted, so I couldn't access it. Then it came back, but now there's so much errors and this and that and third, where to a point where I basically gave up on the game. Lost kind of like motivation when it came to like making games and stuff since that happened, and it really like trained me and killed me. It it did a lot of terrible things to my mentality, not gonna lie. But I did have friends, family, encourage me to like keep pushing, and you know, because this is truly what something I want to do, even though I'm not at, good at it. But you can clearly see what I'm doing on the screen right now. This game is called Fallen Sin. I made it, and it wasn't as draining to make as the first game. The first game was kind of a lot, but this one is more simple, more toned down. It's just to see where my skills at and see what I can do better. I had a little testing amongst my friends, and they gave me some quite good feedback. Obviously, this version you're seeing on the screen right now is a version I like didn't really update. This is the first testing ever, and it's like a lot of feedback and stuff I got from my friends and stuff like really helped me and pushed me. And there's a new version coming out soon. This game took me roughly about a month to make. Like the game is not fully done, but it's to the point where if I should choose to release it, it can be released. But as you can see, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. Right now, there's only like an endless mode. I'm still thinking of a story. Um, yeah, it's right now it's out on Steam. You can wishlist it or whatever. But I really want to get to the meat of everything, which is me as a game dev. When I started doing like game deving and whatever development designs was when I was 14. I dabbled in Unity and Unreal, but it was Unity first that really caught my eye. Seeing like 2D stories come to life and stuff like that is like what driven me to like take up game design and game development. By all means, I'm not perfect at it, still learning, but I feel like I reached a place where I'm comfortable at saying like, yeah, now I'm a full-fledged developer because I finally have my game on Steam. I made other games. There's Venture of Lugo. Uh, For those who know about it, it's on itch.io if you want to go play it. But it was more so a joke. Not really a joke, but like more so like, hey, I'm gonna do this. How far can it take me? Didn't take me that far, but yeah. Throughout my life, I always liked making games. Oh, I always like seeing what my skills can take me, how far it can take me, and it hasn't taken me too far, but it took me far enough where I can become an actual game developer. It took me through college, graduating college, and now it took me becoming a developer on Steam, and hopefully it can take me further. This video is more so towards of exposure of my game and myself as a dever. But yeah, it's just to, you know, put me out there, not really for so like show off my game, say, oh yeah, I did this amazing game, wonderful game, it's on Steam, go wishlist it right now. By the way, you should wishlist it. You should wishlist my game when it comes out. I hope I get a lot of feedback. Doesn't positive, negative. I welcome all types of criticism, unless it's like, you know, blatant, like, you know, just hating on the game straight up without even giving it a try. Because I can see how many hours you guys put in the game. But yeah, this is just to expose it and expose me as a creator. And the music you hear in the background isn't part of the game. It's just something I just like listening to sometimes on nighttime. Little ASMR. But yeah. So this is me. This is my game, Fallen Sin. It should release next year, early next year, if everything goes well, of course. And yeah, thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Mimbus Game Dev signing out. Not for the last time though. I will come up with new gaming videos or whatever, make people laugh, you know. But until then, this is just a video to solidify a new start of my life. You should really wishlist this game though. I'm just saying.